welcome to another installment of the Movie Pits Blu-ray and DVD rundown. Since this Friday, again this month, is going to be a Friday the 13th, I thought I'd talk a little bit about a Blu-ray that came out last month, and that is the Friday the 13th Uncut on Blu-ray, and it also came out on DVD along with deluxe editions of both the second and third film. The third one is in 3D. I might talk about that a little later on. As far as this movie goes, itself is a classic and a legacy in the horror genre. It single-handedly really redefined the serial, like the slasher killer, because never before have you really seen a vengeful mother go after camp counselors for the death of her, supposed death of her son. And really no other horror film has spawned 11 sequels. Granted, there are a few franchises out there that are coming awfully close, but it really has to be one of the best in the slasher, in the horror genre, just in general. Okay, let's get right into the HD quality of the Blu-ray. And for those of you who don't know what the Uncut, why that's so special, this is the first time on DVD and especially Blu-ray here in the States that the international Uncut version of the film has been allowed to be released in the States. And with that, it just pretty much brings about 15-16 seconds of extra gore, but the gore will be memorable to those who have seen it in the past and those who haven't seen it yet. But with the quality of the HD, with the print, like the age of the print, you'd expect it to kind of be washed out and loss of color, but in my opinion it really didn't. The colors are there, and it's a little grainy at times, but not over the top. In dark sequences you can see everything in frame that was intended to be seen, and that's a little bit where the graininess comes up, because I think they brightened it up a little bit so you can actually see what's going on instead of everything being lost in the dark. But I think the HD transfer on this is really, really good. The reds are really red, which is important in a horror film, especially in this film when it comes to about the time where Kevin Bacon meets his end. And the textures and the sharpness of the movie, it just looks fucking amazing for the age of the film and how low budget the movie was when they shot it. The transfer to the Blu-ray was just, it's a success in my book. A lot of people don't see it that way, but I think it's going to live up, and those who like Blu-ray are going to love this. And even if it isn't top #1, I still think it's worth a look. Okay, now for the special features on the Blu-ray. Special features are going to be pretty much similar to what came on the DVD version of this release. It has a commentary track, which if you have bought the previous DVD release, which was the box set from Crystal Lake to Manhattan, the commentary track's the same. It's hosted by the Crystal Lake Memories author, Peter Breck, and it pretty much is a whole commentary spliced together from previous video interviews. So it's not a true commentary, but it is fun to watch, even though it can be a little choppy at times. It's just, I think it was a poorly done commentary track, but like I said, it's better than having nothing to listen to other than the movie if you're a fan of commentaries. There are 3 new featurettes on this and the DVD, and on this they are presented in full HD, and they look great. They're very entertaining to watch. There's a lot of stuff that you've heard in previous interviews that are also in this, but like I said, it's fun to watch. It's a completely new featurette, and there's one other featurette on here that was also on the previous DVD box set, which is not presented in high def. That if you're really interested in it, there's the theatrical trailer that's in high definition also. But the one I want to point out, there's a short film called The Lost Tales of Camp Blood Part 1, which is presented in high def. It's very entertaining to watch, but kind of leaves you hanging. But if you want to see the part 2 of it, you're going to have to buy the Friday the 13th 2 deluxe edition on DVD. It has not come out on Blu-ray, and I don't see it coming out anytime soon. Overall, in closing, I think this is a must-own for horror fans. Like I said, this ran me, I think, $18. It's definitely worth the buy, but if you don't want to take your chance on the Blu-ray, or you just really don't feel like owning it on Blu-ray, pick the unrated cut up on DVD. Runs about $10-11. Can't go wrong with it. So thank you for watching. I'll be back on Wednesday for this week's new releases.